The Foyer Federation has always been about changing lives. It was set up in the early 90s with youth homelessness on the rise. But when you looked beyond the immediate housing need, it emerged that below the surface there was more which lay beneath. Relationships at home, no work-interrupted education had made things tough. Putting a roof over a young person's head was not on its own enough. Foyer Federation created something totally new. Foyers are the service they developed and then grew. Foyers provide that all-important induction to adulthood for young people who don't get that at home. They connect housing, learning and personal development to give young people a vital stepping stone.
In those early years, the Federation concentrated on developing the Foyer network. The first new build foyers were constructed, some existing hostels would convert. In '97, Foyer accreditation was made a condition of membership. It was a controversial decision and led to a 20% dip. Although some foyers chose to leave and it slowed the network's growth, quality assurance guarantees the integrity of the approach. The network grew to 120 foyers, each fully accredited. Yet as the Federation focused on supporting them, there was a risk of mission drift. It began to feel the foyers themselves were taking precedence over what mattered most, the young people, the Foyer residents.
At the same time, foyers were becoming increasingly dependent on government funding, a helpful source of money, until it all but disappears. And some foyers lost the creativity and entrepreneurial spirit that had been so important during those early years. So in 2006, the Foyer Federation reclaimed its radical edge and began to regard foyers not as places but an approach instead. This meant breaking out of the bricks and mortar mentality. You see, housing is an important ingredient, not the entire recipe. A foyer service must be a fully rounded induction to adulthood. Only with a holistic approach does it deliver all that it should. In recent years, that thinking has progressed with Open Talent as a way to invest in young people's assets where others haven't.
Open Talent is direct challenge to the disadvantaged thinking that has seeped into how society sees youth and to those who need convincing. It's about recognising young people as individuals with real potential, not problems to be tackled or victims in need of rescue. Now, the Federation has always raised money on a national scale to support Foyer's work in areas like learning, health and all they may entail. Lately, the Foyer Federation has been working with progressive funders, whose money and passion is driving real innovation among its members. So here we are in 2014 in a situation we've faced before. Youth unemployment and homelessness among young people are alarmingly high once more. Cuts in public funding are in danger of turning foyers back into safety net services, threatening their offer, squeezing out the foyerness to all intents and purposes.
The Foyer Federation is ready to step up to the challenge, to be bold and be questioning, driven by a belief in young people's talents. We are not content with coping. We want so much more than just to survive. Come with us on our journey and help us build a future where all young people can thrive.